Good morning. Today starting off with some fog to greet us here this morning on your morning drive, or if you're heading out for a walk to get some fresh air. It's going to be a little muggy out there with this fog that we have in place. You can see visibility is down somewhat on our First Alert Storm Team Skycam here in Fargo, and fog and overnight temperatures above freezing, really efficient snow melters. So working on thawing things out here for those of us who haven't seen much of that. That is really happening and ramping up over the next week as we work our way into flood season as well. So foggy here. It's foggy elsewhere too. Taking a look at your visibility reports coming in. We're at about 5 miles in Fargo. Still can see, but you could notice the fog that's out there. Gwinner, on the other hand, very dense fog. We're at 0 for visibility there. Wahpeton less than a mile, a little over a mile in Wheaton, and then back over, especially in southeastern North Dakota, and back over to Jamestown, less than a mile visibility reported there. And we've got some lowering too into Minnesota, especially in central parts of the state, and that's trying to creep north into Lakes Country as well. So some areas of some dense fog to greet us here this morning. Checking out your radar and satellite map, you could see the high clouds up in the northern valley. In the southern valley, or beyond, I should say, you could see some showers down by the Watertown area. West of us, too, there's a little bit of rain as well, and that's coming our way. So our chances for some rain will be increasing. Doesn't mean we won't already see that mist, fog, drizzle here this morning as well. So just some unsettled weather, kind of a gloomier day here today, but mild. Check out these temperatures. 35 degrees in Fargo. It's 32 in Grand Forks. We're at 34 in Jamestown. Over to the east, a little cooler. We're below freezing there. We're at 30 in Park Rapids right now. As we look at our wind speeds, they are a little brisk. We've got winds into the 20s in one spot. That is Fergus Falls right at 20. The rest of us mainly in the teens. That wind coming in out of the south or southeast. And a look at our latest flood warnings. Red River at Fargo and the Wild Rice there into the Richland County area under some flood warnings. And here's the latest look at Fargo. Our old friend, the hydrograph that we show you this time of year, showing maybe a little bit of a dip as we cool things down heading into tomorrow. So we take a break on that river rise for a moment, and then it comes right back up as we head through the rest of the week and heading toward the weekend and into Saturday, hitting that 20-foot stage for us for the weekend. So that river is going up. The river's starting to open up here. So today's going to be a mild one. We're looking at temperatures into the 30s this morning. That wind's really starting to pick up too, especially in the southern end of the valley, looking at some gusts getting into the 30s. And look at these temperatures. We're looking at some numbers that are going to be already in the 40s by the noon hour, and heading into the afternoon, seeing more of those 40s show up in the southern end of the valley especially, but we could even get that up north too. And some spotty areas of some light rain showers or some sprinkles for the afternoon hours and heading into the evening as well. So can't rule that out here today. More likely in the second half of the day, but all day long we've got that mist kind of hanging around possibly for some of us. That clears into tonight, into the overnight hours here, and tomorrow morning we take a break, but you can see at the bottom left of your screen we're looking at some blue showing up there, and that's the potential for some snow heading into Wednesday. And here's a look at that. We've got that chance for some snow right along the state line and into west central Minnesota. I would say if you're along I-94, Highway 10 and points south, that's where you're more likely to see that chance for some snow coming up here in your forecast. And here's a look at our snowfall potential with that one. Not heavy amounts. Could be enough to be a little coating though, especially because temperatures are going to be cooler. Here's a look at Wednesday. We're cooling things down back into that freezing to some sub-freezing ranges there. Thursday morning we'll start off rather chilly, and then we'll start to warm things up by Friday back into the 40s, and we'll stay there as we head into this weekend, potentially hitting 50 by the end of our 7-day planner.
Thank you, Lisa.